The Africa Urban Forum is a continental platform that promotes sustainable development in African human settlements. First Africa Urban Forum is being held in Addis Ababa at Wadwa Victory Memorial in Ethiopia. Amen approached the participants of the forum, and the participants expressed that they are amazed with the urbanization journey that Addis Ababa is undergoing.
When I landed in Addis yesterday, I said, wow, this is a mirror image of what's happening in Harare. Harare is on a developmental trajectory. What I'm seeing here, new buildings, new roads, beautification of the city, is what is happening in Harare, which means your leader and our leader have got the same mindset. And our leader has actually gone a step further and said, I have a vision 2030, of seeing Zimbabwe as an upper middle income economy by that year. And he knows that infrastructure plays a very critical role in achieving an upper middle income economy. I'm seeing it here. The quality of services that I'm seeing in terms of roads, in terms of cleanliness, is what we are now preaching at home. No to littering, no to throwing rubbish and papers all over. We want clean cities as Africa. We want clean towns as Africa. We want to live in a clean environment. And we can do it ourselves, and that's what we are doing here. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm so much excited. I'm so much happy that what we are doing at home, what our president is doing in Zimbabwe, is what your prime minister is doing here. It's something that is marvelous.
Addis is ahead of the curve. Addis has been doing a lot of the right things. First is to provide corridor transport, transit-oriented corridors, so to have a metro. Two is to have more bus systems in. Yesterday I was traveling all day in electric vehicles, and I see you have a lot more of those. And you see the older vehicles, diesel-powered vehicles, they are still giving a lot of fumes. How to give people opportunity to change and update their vehicles to newer vehicles, if possible, electric vehicles. So that's already something that Addis is doing very well. Regenerate areas of the city, all the Shega areas, the one that wasn't for the Sheraton, all these areas there that was not very good. You were able to do all this corridor development. That's produced fantastic results. Now it's on the housing is continuing, and all those activities are actually generating more work for people, residents of Addis, and Ethiopians in general. That is how other cities should also learn from what Addis is doing, which is actually a good example. There's more to be done, of course, and the African Development Bank stands ready to support in the more activities that needs to be done for Addis.
I've been coming to Addis Ababa for many years now, and every time I come, I'm happily surprised that the city is changing. The city is becoming more livable, more modern, and very much to the standards of major international cities that we know and developed cities. So I'm very proud to see Addis Ababa really being built this fast and with this quality of infrastructure that you've shown. Many of our delegates have been actually chatting with us, and everybody's impressed. I think Addis Ababa is doing a great job. Government is doing a fantastic job fixing this city, and the mayor's office. So really kudos to the city of Addis Ababa and the government of Ethiopia for this hard work, and definitely a lot to be learned from what is happening here for the rest of the continent. So we're looking forward to this partnership with Shelter Africa Development Bank and Ethiopia to really showcase what's also happening here with our other member countries.
Let me start with the Addis Ababa's development that's ongoing right now. I think it's very impressive, I must say that Addis Ababa is a city, and you're calling it the warm city of Africa, and welcoming all Africans has developed in such a way in the last few years, just to make sure that they're also able to create a new kind of Addis Ababa, which is warm and welcoming. There are very many beautiful things, like for instance the walkways are beautiful. I can walk, I can cycle, the road is wide enough, and that's very beautiful. There are enough parks, there's enough infrastructure. But can that actually spread all the way to the informal areas of Addis Ababa? That would be wonderful.
The participants also told Airmen that the forum helps to come up with solutions with ever-growing challenge of urbanization that African cities are facing nowadays.